bad habits. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that's new here, I'm Tasia, and I'm on a mission to change my life within 6 months. Today, I want to take a dive into something that's been a major part of this journey. Breaking bad habits. Yes, I've said it, the most scariest part is breaking those bad habits. How can letting go of the things that hold you back help you succeed? And more importantly, how have I done this so far? And what have I accomplished? Let's get into it. Full disclaimer for those who have already maybe been a little invested in this series and have noticed I have not been posting every week like I originally said I would. I was in the midst of my 21-day fast, and the Lord revealed to me that I was not going to be able to focus on both my YouTube channel and focus on my fast in a full depth without letting one go for that time being. So YouTube had to go for a second, but I'm back now and I'm ready to take over these next 5 months. Okay, let's start with the basics. Bad habits. Whether it's procrastination, mindlessly scrolling, poor eating, or anything else, these things don't make us feel bad in the moment. Like when you scrolling on Instagram for TikTok for an hour, 2 hours, you don't really feel it in the moment. You don't. Let's be real, you don't. But over time, they create patterns that stops us from reaching our full potential. It's kind of like trying to drive the car with brakes on. You're just not getting anywhere fast. Like you're not turbo. Like you're not finna be turbo on the road with them brakes on. You know, you get it, you get the comparison. Success isn't about starting one great thing. It's about creating a space for new, better habits that's going to bring us closer to our goal. When I started this journey in January, I soon realized that I wasn't going to be able to move forward without dropping a lot of the habits that I have picked up over time. Because those were the habits that were keeping me stuck and stagnant. For me, one of the biggest ones were procrastination, and I'm sure so many others can relate. Procrastination is literally it's a tool from the enemy that keeps us from getting what God has for us and walking in His purpose. I would literally put off tasks that seemed hard or seemed exhausting, like going to the gym. I would just already think in my head like, nah, that just sounds like I'm gonna not feel up to it. I wouldn't do it while still telling myself that I wanted to do it. These things later lead to me stressing about them later on, you know? It literally became a vicious cycle. So I have decided to tackle this head on. I implemented a more organized technique where I can plan my week out on an app. My app of choice is Google Calendar. I put every single thing I want to accomplish just within that week on Google Calendar with time blocks, so I can recognize that I'm using my time wisely while still having chill time and downtime for myself, or just to chill and watch a movie with my husband. This one simple method has helped me stay on track and stop avoiding things that seemed impossible. And let me be the one that tell you, this change alone has helped me be more productive than I have ever been. Alongside procrastination, I also had to take a hard look at my diet and my sleep schedule. I used to snack mindlessly while watching TV. While I'm not saying that I no longer snack mindlessly, I am more aware of it, which helps me have better self-control. I started meal prepping and slowly cutting down junk food. And I committed myself to a good sleep schedule, which I'm still working on. I'm still a work in progress. It wasn't easy, and it's still not easy at all whatsoever. But with each small win, I start feeling more energized and motivated just to keep going. These small habits has made a huge impact. I'm more productive, more focused, and my overall energy and mood have just improved tremendously. And these changes has allowed me to take on bigger challenges and do things I really did not think was possible for me. So what have I actually accomplished in these last 2 weeks since our last chit chat? Like, what have I actually accomplished? What have I done? What did I do? I'm gonna tell y'all. Let's get into it. I started going to the gym 2 times a week. I'm not at 3 yet. I'm just at 2. 1 is a win. I actually go 2 times a week right now for an hour. I do a full workout, which feels great. I feel good going in. I feel good coming out. The key to going to the gym consistently is literally stop telling yourself that you don't feel like doing it, because when you tell yourself you don't feel like doing it, you're literally not going to do it. You tell yourself like, I don't think I'm gonna feel like doing this later on when I get off of work. When you get home from work, you're gonna sit down and you're generally gonna be like, I can do it tomorrow. Let's normalize, stop telling ourselves that we don't feel like doing something. I have started reading my first book in a long time, which is really good. It's a book about dreams and how God speaks through us, how God speaks to us through our dreams. If you want the link, I'm going to leave it in the description, so go ahead and check that out. If you're a dreamer like me and you want to see how God really communicates to us within our dreams, I definitely will recommend this book. I think I'm on like chapter 4. I have been reading it consistently. I make time out of my day in my schedule when I put it on Google Calendar to actually read a chapter or two from my book, a few pages from my book. So, win is a win. I think so. I have been able to get myself up consistently to spend at least 30 minutes with God in the morning, which is part of my holy girl mornings. I love spending time with God in the morning. I think it has such great benefits before you start your day. I definitely recommend, but it is hard if you're not overly a morning person, which I spoke about before. That is one thing that I'm trying to change within these next 6 months. I want to be waking up consistently at the same time every day and spending time with God, as well as getting other stuff done before really starting my day. I've been doing my big one. I've been getting up. I've been doing my big one, okay? I have been eating 3 times a day with the help of some meal prep and my husband. We meal prep consistently every day. Breakfast, snack, lunch, dinner. We make sure we get our protein and our carbs in, because we are in the gym. If you're not eating right, but you're going to the gym, it kind of like minuses out the fact that you're going to the gym, because you're actually not like getting that protein or them carbs in, you know. So eating right, like your diet matters. How you take care of your body matters. It's our only temple. So like breaking those habits of just going to the store and getting something, or just going get some fast food or something, like that's a bad habit that could be broken as well. So I have been meal prepping consistently. Shout out to me. I have started a new skincare routine, which has allowed me to gain way more confidence. While my skincare routine is not like 10 out of 10 yet, if you have some opinions or some recommendations, drop them in the comments, because but while it's not perfect, it definitely feels good to have a routine in the morning when you wake up before you start your day, to kind of like wake yourself up and just feel rejuvenated. Get yourself a good skincare routine. Like it's one of the ones. It's definitely something to look forward to when you wake up in the morning. If you're someone like me and you need something to look forward to get up in the morning, even if it's like a cup of coffee, some tea, you know, you're gonna go outside and just feel the sun on your body. Mine is I'm like looking forward to doing my skincare. So a win is a win again. Also, one thing I know, I talk about wanting to start my side hustles. One side hustle I do want to do is start print on demand products. I finally started my Etsy shop. Woo! I've paid for my first Etsy shop. If you're familiar with Etsy, it's $20 to start up your Etsy shop before they actually push out stuff. For a while, that procrastination was getting me with actually just paying to start the shop. So I actually paid to start my first Etsy shop. I'm probably going to make multiple, but right now, you know, you want to start slow. You want to start steady. You don't want to just like take off and immediately get the space. You got to take the trip to space before you get the space, right. So that's one thing I did that's been on the business side of things, to just allow me to get extra income outside of work. And I'm very proud of myself, because that is something I've been putting on for a while. Hopefully I'm able to get into the groove of the print on demand and Etsy and everything like that within the next 2 months. So we're going to see how that goes. But yes, I paid for my first Etsy shop. Very, very happy about that. Most importantly, out of all of this, and what really all of this means, I've stopped letting bad habits control my life. And I feel so much better once you let those. That's like the beginning of changing your life. Since I'm changing my life, you really got to start with those bad habits that you continuously do, and you continuously just let rule your life. Instead of reacting to life, I'm creating it. Of course, God will create my life, but I am following Him and allowing Him to lead. But I'm doing it in a very responsible way. It's been a huge, great shift for me. If you're watching this and you're thinking that sounds great and all, but I genuinely don't know where to start, I was you. We were one. I felt that, I would say pick one habit you want to change and focus on that habit, whether it be waking up early or cleaning up after yourself after you cook, or going to the gym, whether it be eating healthy, having a good diet, whatever it may be. Just focus on that one thing. Don't try to change too many habits at once, because that can be very overwhelming. Just focus on that one thing that you want to conquer and set a goal for yourself and do it. It literally does not have to be anything huge. Just something that you know that is holding you back. For example, mine was the ability to wake up earlier than I originally was. This was something that was actually holding me back from having a better relationship with Christ, and I made that something that I consistently tackled, and I didn't give up on that. I'm pretty good at it, and I would say I have made tremendous progress in this area of my life. Break it down into small steps, just like I did with my procrastination. Most importantly, be patient with yourself. Have grace with yourself, because you are not perfect. God has made us imperfectly, so you're not going to be able to have this happen overnight. Please just remember that. Change does not happen overnight, but if you stick with it, you will 100% see results. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope this video has gave you some insight and inspiration to start making positive changes in your life. If you're on a journey like mine, I would love to hear about your experience in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss any updates on this 6-month journey. I'll see you next time. Bye!